Blech. Now I can close my notebook. There could be new contenders. There could be, yeah, that's true. But we wouldn't know.
Matrix, Phil.
I want to get out of here, and I want to live.
Oh yeah, she got her eyes gouged out.
Can you walk? Sure you won't faint on me?
I'll manage. Will you remove my shackles?
The manacles stay on.
Damn. Oh, where are we going? People like a game so much to take it as a personal attack. Yeah, because they've somehow attached themselves to it. They become parasocial with a game. I mean, people get parasocial with a movie. Isn't that the most fucking loser shit you've ever heard? That's hilarious. Like, I mean, that is genuinely fucking hilarious. I don't think this is the right way. Can I walk any faster? Okay. Oh my god, it's the other way. Making a blind woman go back and forth. Shit, my bad. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? Yo.
Okay.
Whoa, damn, that was loud. Hey.
Who did this to her? It was Radovid's way of thanking her for the care she provided him when he was a
Is that
child.
Yorveth? Yeah.
I saw him with his army on his way to the talks, whistling a tune.
Get me out of here!
Shut up, witch! You're alive only because you're
Damn,
strong.
chill.
Philip was... Know a better way to free Saskia? Got the strength to walk Eilhart?
I must find it.
What state is Saskia in now?
I've ordered her to carry out Sheila's bidding until I return.
Great. And Sheila will be at the talks?
Have your eyes gouged out
She's
painful?
probably
No.
there already, making certain the lodge's plans do not
Happened to
fall
my
through.
buddy Eric.
What's Sheila supposed to safeguard?
The restitution of the council and conclave, and the creation of a strong, independent state with Saskia as its leader.
With what aim?
As a bulwark, a defense against Nilfgaard. After years of chaos and destruction, the time has come to build. We wish to rule, yes. Where is the fault in that? Everyone wants to rule. And I know how to do that. Better than any other monarch in this city.
You can't hope to win the common folk's trust. Humans will never accept a sorceress queen.
Non-humans won't either, given what that old hag Finderbear has achieved.
They all believe in Saskia. They all trust her. The girl is a born leader, yet she has no political instincts. She's charismatic but not cunning. Courageous but not fierce. She is just but lacks the required cruelty.
She is your very opposite.
Perhaps. Together we would be unstoppable.
The scissoring partner.
What would you have done if Saskia hadn't been poisoned? If a certain foolish witcher hadn't gathered the potion ingredients?
I would have sought other means, but I couldn't miss that opportunity.
Did you order Foltest murdered?
No!
Oh.
Shillard claimed that Triss testified.
Triss doesn't know what she's talking about. The Lodge exists, and Triss has lost our trust. All that is true. But Foltest's assassination? That was not my order.
Oh, wait, the council of bad bitches are turning on Triss.
How do we free Saskia?
I have charmed a dagger with a counterspell. You must thrust it into the she-dragon's heart.
You mean your heart, witch? Do you mock us?
There is no other way. She must be struck with surgical precision, otherwise the counterspell won't work. All the blade's runes must touch blood, and its point must pierce a chamber of her heart.
We'll need to hold her down somehow.
Hold down a dragon? This is ridiculous. She's lying, Geralt. I don't trust her. Why would she even need this dagger? In a minute, we'll hear that she planned to free Saskia herself.
Anytime you cast a spell or a curse, you must have a counterspell at the
Hold
ready.
down that
It's a basic rule of
dragon!
magic. I prepared the dagger just before I cast the spell, in case anything went awry.
A basic rule, but I don't know many mages who follow it. Where's the dagger?
My quarters. In Geoffrey Monk's former home, inside a well-secured chest.
I know the house.
Yorvith, know any way to get to Philippa's quarters unnoticed?
Through this
Wait, now
city,
I'm curious
we may encounter monsters, but we'll gain a lot.
of the political development in Witcher 3 because now that I grew a brain, I want to see what happened with Redania and if Cadwyn and Aedern ended up disputing more land. Because Nilfgaard ends up being giga powerful, I think.
I avoided this place earlier.
Knowing you...
See, you see what I mean? You like grow a frontal lobe and suddenly you play games differently. Yeah, Witcher 3 replay. But I think Cyberpunk first. Did I say Nilfgaard? Yeah. These bitches are loud! Shut up!
What guarantee do I have that you'll set me free?
None.
If your dagger fails to work, or Saskia perishes from the blow, you'll be next. And be assured, it will not be a quick death.
You dream of that,
But-
don't you?
This place looks just like the last.
I think I need to get a new sword. I need to go to Ye Old Sword Shop. Oh yeah, I'm going to the retirement home again. At some point. Am I staying for good? No. The what? The retirement home lobby? I think there's another game coming up, maybe.
Slow down. I can't keep up this pace.
The sooner you give us the dagger, the sooner you can lick your wounds, bitch.
Pain healing spells require focus and precision.
Yo,
I
your
can't
fed
manage
is
one
such
now.
Die
He's
for
such a
pain.
Chad.
Rest assured, no one will help you, nor weep for you.
Keep Geralt, you'd best check the room before we enter. I don't like this.
Neither do I.
Okay, but it's not because he hates women. It's because he hates sorceresses. Because they're conniving, scheming wenches. They also just happen to be a woman. But he doesn't hate women.
Come on!
Yeah, but he does hate women, human woman. Yeah, but that's not because they're a woman. That's because they're human. Please don't die. Oh god. What the? I used my adrenaline and did nothing. Yeah, LOP, Life of Pussy. God damn it. We got LOP, we got BPTT. Oh my god, the screen shake. Stop! Why are there so many?
What guarantee do I have that you'll set me free?
Yeah, I should have saved. Oh, stinky.
Your dagger fails to work, or Saskia perishes from the blow. You'll be next. And be assured.
Well, I guess it's pretty easy to counter mages if you can manage to get the Demeterium cuff on.
Same stench, too.
Or you could just run up and stab him. Yeah, I understand you hate RPGs. Can you please pay attention to the storyboard? Oh my god. Stop! I'm playing on easy! Please! Please stop! This is easy, yeah! Well, I didn't really do a lot of side quests, so I might be under-leveled or I didn't get gear.
Slow down. I can't keep up this pace.
The sooner you give us the dagger, the sooner you can lick your wounds, bitch.
Painkillers.
Bitch.
Geralt, you'd best check the room before we enter. Don't like
Yeah, chill.
this.
Okay, meditation. Let me grab a heal. Yeah. Oh, what's up? What up, girl? Okay, stop Icarus posting.
Take that.
You try this on hardcore and die to a QTE. It's kind of funny. Wait, adrenaline doesn't even fucking do anything to the gargoyles. I hate exploding enemies. Explode on death enemies. Jesus. Where are we going?
Unshackle me. Remove the dimeritium. I can help you.
Shut up!
Thanks, bloody squirrels.
Is this the chest?
Great chest
Describe
ahead.
it.
It's heavy, covered in runes. There's a circle and candles on the floor.
Yes, the very chest in which Geoffrey Monk kept his most valuable treasures. The dagger's inside.
How do we bloody open it?
The candles must be lit in a specific order. I figured it out. My notes are downstairs. After that,
And she got her eyes
a simple
gouged out.
spell will suffice. Remove my shackles.
Geralt, do you know this ritual?
Only a mage can perform it.
Shut up!
I need to look at the notes first. After I light the candles.
What's a note? Is it in here? Fuck. What the fuck is a note? Is it not down here? Maybe you just look and it's not an interacting thing? Oh. It was in here. Okay. Oops, I accidentally took my shoes off instead of trying to read the notes. Just great UI. No. Fantastic. Got some better armor at least. Here. Oh yeah, my sword got unequipped. One. Two. Three. Four.
Nothing's happening.
My notes are clear.
I have to guess which one is correct? Yeah, but it shows 3 of them. I can't read it! It's in weird symbols.
Now
Okay.
unshackle me. I'll open the chest with a spell.
Neither of us can utter it.
It's not something you learn in a moment. A trained mage is needed to cast spells. The candles are lit. We need to hurry. Do as I say before I lose consciousness.
Try.
Okay, hold on. You fucking read this. What, mushroom times 3? Head Beats by Dre, Hourglass, Wind Chime? I don't fucking know how to pronounce that. I could do that. Say the albele way Asidas Ido is the night.
Lift the spell binding her, but she will never be human.
She's more than a dwarf. Someone who restored hope to the Enche.
She's a monster. If you think she can rule a realm of humans and elves herself,
Fetch that, Delian!
you'll suffer the consequences of your foolishness.
Look out, Carl!
Oh shit. It looks so sad.
Beautiful.
It looks so sad. Oh shit.
Guess they'll never learn.
Look out!
Let me Quinn. Maybe this? Give him back shots. Wait, maybe I can just stun lock him. Oh, but he's throwing shit. Holy fuck. MMORPG boss raid mechanics on the floor.
I can't help you!
I'm just kind of standing there, it's fine. I just have to roll the circles occasionally. forgot how good the combat was in this game. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I can't penetrate it. Amazing fight, Gwynblade. Get the dagger and let's get out of here.
Let's hope this blade will do the trick.
A strange weapon. Never seen anything like it. I hope it works. Too bad.
Oh, do they
our
stagger
hard
less on
tell us
higher
anything more.
difficulties? I didn't know that.
Keep in mind that the other sorceresses are here. Philippa may
No, there's no
inform Sheila.
Gwent. I never played Gwent.
Or command the dragon.
I won't be surprised if I'm forced to fight Saskia. Confused by spells, she won't understand we want to help her.
You're probably right. But please don't kill her. Unless you must do so to save your own life.
Battles are won by commanders and something. Something.
Philippa will
I don't
be
know.
far away by now. She was in
I was
pain.
trying to say the
Let's hope that
Sabrina
kept her honest.
Sorceress line.
She's bound to recover quickly and promptly return to conspiring.
She's out of the game for now.
Please tell me you can disable the woke. Hey, whoa! We're not disabling any woke people. That is extremely
I'll go ahead
fascist.
and see what we can expect.
No disabling the woke. Let me see if I can get some stronger spells. Look at the jiggle physics on the skill tree. Oh wow, very impressive. Ah! No. Oh, ye old sword shop.
I'm Geralt.
Brass of Banard.
Bras?
From Thanad. I believe I saw you in Oxenfurt too.
Seems we only ever meet on Elvenland.
Indeed. But I suspect you're not here to chat about
Did you guys ever have Diary of Wimpy Kid books and then usually at the, like, I think they sold a book where you kind of write your own story comic thing? And they had these little squares you could fill in. My sister tried to fill one in, and she drew a little guy standing outside of a shop with those like wooden signs that dangle. And instead of writing bar, she wrote bra. And that was it. That was the comic. It was like the guy standing with the sign. No, guy standing, and then guy standing with the sign. And that was it.
Actually, I'm here because of your weapon expertise.
I'm no expert.
You're the best swordsmith among mages.
I'm more interested in the cultural relics of other races.
Brah.
I'm going to need a solid cultural relic in my hand.
Cool story, brah. Let's get you to bed, Grandpa. I was just saying YOLO yesterday. Shit, rolling. Fuck, I'm poor as fuck. Hold on, I'm gonna call for a loan real quick. 1 second. A weedy hey, weedy hey, a weedy hey, weedy hey. Dum 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 dum. Oh, I think the loan got approved. Wow, I got approved because I have really good credit. I got an advance. Nice. Let me see. Wait, let me craft. Didn't I get? Need leather and Indrijiga teeth. Leather and... Ah, I keep pressing the wrong button. Do you have leather? Guess I'll just buy all this. Sorry, I sneeze. Do you have leather? Oh, I sold him my arrest warrant. Well, he doesn't have leather. Okay, I need leather and teeth. God damn it. What's so heavy? Probably all these swords. Is Witcher coming to Fortnite? I thought he would already be in Fortnite, to be honest. Weedy hey, weedy hey. Weedy hay. He isn't? Really? Wait, serious? Oh, Geralt isn't Fortnite? Then why did that person lie? I feel like, yeah, I feel like he would be. What is it? Six damage. Take the 6 damage. Let me see what's heavy. Oh my god. Okay, that should be good. Oh, hello.
Greetings.
What is the dress code just everybody has their boobies out?
Yes?
I guess you're here about the war with Kedwin.
They wouldn't let us near Natalis, and Radovid refuses an audience. Scandalous. The mages drone on about their coven of advisors, but even they don't take us seriously. Perhaps the prince could get something. Hensel protested, and the others are too cowardly to stand up to him. As a result, we are not officially here.
Hensel can't openly interfere in your matters.
Who's to stop him? He claims the prince is preparing to set a dangerous precedent by eradicating serfdom.
Terrible crime. Next thing you know, he'll do away with court
Is Witcher
control.
2 or 3 better? You should play 1. 1's really good.
The mages will be overjoyed if you sign their treaty. Any idea who'd be the advisor in Vengerberg?
They insist on appointing the advisors themselves, though I doubt Saskia will accept that.
Anything can happen.
That lass will allow no one to control her. I've been observing her. She's a splendid commander.
Making her even more
I heard
dangerous
the
if
show.
anyone manages to manipulate her.
I'm not sure I understand.
Just thinking aloud.
I heard the show, The Flash, gets really good in like season 9. You just have to watch the first 8 seasons.
It's not that simple. A pass is simply not enough.
Now you tell me. I don't work with sorceresses. This is no job for me.
What's going on? Are you about to fight?
Holy boobies!
You can't just back out.
Wow.
We have commitments to fulfill.
You did take an advance on your fee.
And I'm keeping it. Don't you follow me.
Jehubi.
Witcher Geralt. A sight for sore eyes you are. May we speak?
Oh, aren't those the guys that experimented on me?
Didn't expect to see you again. Certainly not here.
Loch Muin is an intriguing place.
For scientists especially.
We've mounted a small expedition and require protection.
What kind of expedition are we talking about?
We have irrefutable evidence that Henna's laboratory is located in Loch Muin.
We need an armed man to protect us from the filth in the sewers. They're infested with monsters.
I...
You get from
A sorceress.
Who?
I know a thing or two about monsters.
I'm sorry, but we
God
cannot
damn it.
disclose her name until you agree to join us.
Nice talking to you then.
Cynthia. Her name is Cynthia.
Oh shit. What? Oh shit! Thanks for showing me the scene again. I actually forgot who that was.
Remember that potion you gave me back in Flotsam?
Of course.
Or peculiar.
Yeah, every time I mix it with vodka, my tongue gets hairy. What was Hanna doing in this city?
Everyone's heard of his thousand genie curse, but few know that he also had a penchant for the history of Loch Muin.
What is it, Rand's
In his
artifact?
memoirs, he mentions that he left his archive here.
You...
The sorceress did.
But we're the ones who know everything about Henna.
I wrote my dissertation about the man. To arrive at the laboratory, we must pass through the sewers.
Tell you...
I just...
It's been...
Okay, I will find them later. If I feel like it. I need to make my new silver sword.
It's not that simple. A pass is simply not enough. But Philippa Eilhart summoned me here for an important exam, so I hope to be one soon.
An exam?
A secret one. I'm not even sure how to prepare.
She has an Elder
Cram
Scroll.
intensely, everything bit by bit, just to be sure.
Good luck. Still willing to...
Oh,
sell
that
me
person said they were 12. They're gonna get
I guess you
banned.
wouldn't
Bye.
die.
Bye bye. Fuck, what was the thing I need? Andrangia's eyes or something? Androgynous eyes. Fuck, I'm not gonna have it. I think I need a leather.
Godspeed, Witcher.
Hopefully someone sells.
How are things?
You're either very unobservant or very rude. I thought I'd meet some of my colleagues from years past, chat with them and reminisce, but they all turn their heads away and treat me like air.
Mages aren't known for being polite.
You're telling me. They threw me out of Bannard the first chance.
People
they
born in
got.
2015 are
Must have
30
beaten
now.
the
This is
Chancellor
true.
One too many times. They've all forgotten me, and I believe I've had enough. I'm getting rid of the grimoires and
I'd like to cast a...
Sh-
Anything on the Wild Hunt in your collection?
I'd avoid the topic altogether. Nothing good has ever come to those who have delved.
I'll take my chances. I need to know why the Wraiths carry out
God,
these. What happens
I'm
to
so
them?
This
excited
knowledge has never been recorded.
to replay Witcher
Which does
3,
not
and
mean
then
it
when the
cannot be
song
acquired.
starts playing, the one that goes like,
Well, I'd like to acquire it.
In the chasms beneath Loch Muin, there is a sword.
hey, Weedy, hey, Weedy, hey! Oh, that guy died? I told you
There are
so!
mages who seek it still, but the sword is well concealed.
When have I ever been wrong?
They say he who handles it will understand the essence of the wild hunt.
Weedy, hey, weedy,
Could that
hey,
be true,
weedy,
then?
hey, weedy, hey. Dun, 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 dun. Do you have eyeballs? No. Indrengia teeth. What if I can't get any Indrengia teeth anymore? Then what?
Hey!
Thanks, Jack's baby pig. Maybe I can, I mean, if I do this quest, maybe we'll run into some. Indrengia. What if they don't, oh my god, what if they don't freaking spawn? Oh, weedy hey, weedy hey.
We've broken through in the right spot.
Oh, I'm looking for Indrengias.
Stand ready.
Whoa, what the?
He killed Vanamar.
And many other mages. I know who he is, Cynthia.
In the same city as Philippa, and you didn't even bother to change your name. That takes balls.
Philippa's out of the picture. She's been arrested.
And I was supposed to die, but I didn't. Grave error.
Thieves
I'll
scum
make
the
you a deal.
doors? Okay.
Any deals we make will not be on your terms.
Hear me out.
So be it.
Witcher, help me complete my mission. Help me open
I'm just
their
looking for
Henna's laboratory.
spiders.
What'll you give me?
I've read the intelligence reports. I know your past. There are things in there, important things you don't remember.
I could force you to tell me.
I don't think so. Will you torture me? We both know you couldn't.
Are there spiders in here?
We'll come back to that. You don't get it. You turned Triss into a cold stone. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out why I shouldn't turn you into a cold corpse.
She is alive and well. We decompressed her successfully. There were no complications.
And the interrogation after she was decompressed? Because you did interrogate her.
I personally supervised it. We presented the tools, gave her a few bruises, and that sufficed to get her to talk.
Glass him.
Cynthia, tell him to shut up or I'll kill him.
Silence, Adelbert. That's an order. Witcher, help me complete my mission. Help me open Der Henna's laboratory.
What'll you give me?
I've read the intelligence report.
Oh, she already said that. Fine.
Fine.
In exchange?
Yeah.
Are we likely to encounter drought?
I
Or related species?
need to look for spiders. I hope they have Indrengia in here.
Sewers are infested with monsters.
Oh, weedy hey, weedy hey. I hate sewers.
Ghouls.
These aren't Indrengias.
Watch yourself.
Fuck, I have a shit sword. It's gonna take forever.
Shit, you stink.
This is insta-killing. Defeat all the monsters. Where they— oh, Indrengia! Yippee! I need their drops. I need their teeth. Okay, give me the loot.
That about does it.
I'm impressed.
Teeth.
Kept my end of the bargain.
One teeth.
Yours.
Be sure of it.
I hope that was enough teeth. Okay. Maybe we'll see more. What? The pauper put like her giant sack.
I'm no rat to run around sewers. What we're looking for, anyway? Some graves, I heard.
Graves? So maybe there is something in this for us.
Shut your traps. Want the sergeant to hear? We've been deep shite. But it's a good idea.
We've got company.
Redanian bastards.
Guys, this is supposed to be a peace summit.
The entrance must be somewhere here.
If our experts are to be trusted.
Der Henner dabbled in illusions, among other things.
He also experimented heavily with golems.
Golems with the power of speech.
Golem? You mean golem?
Poetry, but
Will you two shut up?
Yes, it's an illusion. I found a weak spot.
Golem is the little guy. Golem is the big rock guys. Oh wow, very nice.
At times I'm caught. You can get my kind of feat. Though I have no needles, they say I am piercing.
Gaze.
What?
Careful with the
Typical
Gaze.
indeed.
Gaze.
The answer is pain.
Incorrect.
Is he dead? Oh my god.
No! Impossible! So many...
It's gaze.
Capable of kindness and cruelty. I take victims.
Well, fuck,
when
I don't know
suffer.
this one.
I can be on your side or wrong you. I bring gifts, though you already have me.
Oh shit, wait, what?
Can you please repeat the riddle?
Capable of kindness and cruelty. I take victims when I sour. I can be on your side or wrong you.
What?
Capable of kindness and cruelty. I take victims when I sour. I can be on your side.
Guys, what's the answer? A lover?
Can you please?
Capable of kindness and cruelty. I take victims when I sour. I can be on your side or wrong you.
What?
All right.
I was good at riddles as a child.
I knew the first one, but not this one. That guy fucking threw.
A Lady Cynthia.
I once had a lover. She left me devastated.
Or could it be love? It seems to fit.
It can also be blind. How about an elf? Some are kind and bring gifts, others are bitter and cruel.
Do you think this is a game? Our lives are on the line here.
The first one was gaze. Is it love or a lover?
Capable of kindness and cruelty.
I think a love?
I can be on your side or wrong you.
Can you please repeat?
Capable of kindness and cruelty. I take victims when I sour. I can be on your side or wrong you. I bring gifts.
Fate?
Fate.
Correct.
It's going rather well so far.
So it's not well, the first one was gaze. I knew that one immediately, but that guy fucking threw. And now we're both trying to walk through this door and we're stuck because I'm stuck in the animation and trying to walk through the door and this guy is too.
It's going rather well so far.
Oh, there we go. No! What is this, a fucking invisible revolving door? One at a time. Just let them go first. But I want to go. It's my turn with the revolving door. Me!
Someone's been here recently.
The answer is always fate, or time, or reflection, or love. Oh, fuck.
The competition's here. Kill them.
Like 50 dudes in here. It was definitely gaze for the first one. Oh my god, I just killed somebody. What did he just jacked off the sword in that guy? For the cross!
They must have descended straight from their quarter. Another guardian. Later Elorn, Lisa Elorn, later dear.
I got a beak that some guy made.
It's reacting to my spell.
Hello?
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides above them, so 3 were marked. At night they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
Did I hear someone complain?
Let's think this through. There are enough.
The riddle mentions 3 guides.
The first lady... Silver... What the fuck? Oh my fucking god. I just wanted spiders, man. Wait.
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides above them, so 3 were marked. At night they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
What do you think of the first verse?
I would say it describes a serpentine dragon swallowing its own tail, which represents infinity and thus time. The hourglass likewise symbolizes time.
I believe it's the dragon constellation. It would be visible at night. What's more, sources on alchemy invariably portray dragons as winged, and as an accomplished alchemist, Gehenna would also be a competent astrologer. The verse must refer to the constellation.
In alchemy, the winged serpentine dragon represents prime matter, an essential component in the process of alchemical transformation. The verse seems to indicate the allegory illustrating that transformation.
Can someone remind me how the line was worded?
The first verse was, "At night they trailed a drake serpentine."
Hold on. Phone went off.
Can someone remind me how the line was worded?
The first verse was, "At night they trailed a drake serpentine."
It has to be constellation.
It should be the dragon constellation.
I shall take that one.
What do you think of it?
To my mind, it speaks of the white rose, symbol of the Order of the Flaming Rose. You see, the fresco itself resembles a coat of arms, and in heraldry silver is rendered as white. So the Silver Lady and White Rose are one and the same.
I think it describes the full moon. In alchemy, the moon represents both silver as a metal and the feminine element.
The order remains largely unknown in the south, so the White Rose seems unlikely. Every Nilfgaardian, on the other hand, has heard of the Imperial Nausicaa Brigade, which has the Death's Head as its symbol. The brigade's name is female, and they say death follows the unit. So the Silver Lady could very well be Nausicaa or the Death's Head.
Can someone remind me how the line was worded?
Every 5 minutes. Can someone remind me?
The second verse was, a silver lady shining and fine, if only her visage she would deign to unfold.
Can some...
As I recall, the second verse was, a silver lady shining and fine, if only her visage she would deign to unfold.
What the fuck does if only her visage would she deign to unfold mean? The full moon.
I think it...
Allow.
What do you say?
It describes the precipice, the ravine amidst mountains. An ancient rule in alchemy states, as above, so below. The vault is the ravine into which the riches of the mountain flow.
We must read the third line literally. To me, it suggests the Mahakam Mountains and its mines, from which dwarves and gnomes extract many ores.
Of course,
that are
dwarves
valuable
and
to alchemists.
gnomes are there.
Those mountains are a vault in and of themselves.
The verse is not literal. In many legends, towers are in fact vaults, which the hero must penetrate in order to rescue an imprisoned princess or find a long-concealed magic item. The mountain vault is the tower.
Can someone remind me how the line was worded?
The third fragment mentioned a mountain vault containing untold riches.
The untold riches has to be knowledge.
Can someone remind me?
The third
The tower.
The verse describes the tower.
Because it's a mage.
Let's see if we can solve
Because it's a mage. Mages fucking love towers.
I want to live.
As you will.
It has to be the tower. Oh shit! Not the tower, it's not the tower. Okay, at least nobody died. That guy, dude, that first guy, that was so unfair. He just fucking got melted. I mean, that's not, oh, wait, there's something here. And he didn't even let me answer.
A group of travelers.
I think it is the dragon. And I think this is the moon. And the third one, maybe the mine entrance.
Let's take count.
Us.
Intruder detected.
No!
So is it right?
Our expedition has grown thin. Such a shame. I actually found those two amusing.
No?
Of course, my lady.
It is right. It opened though. Hi.
A golem. So Darehenna's legend is true.
It is no more than an obedient machine created to follow orders and kill.
It was right.
Unlike
He was
an
just
old
not
witcher.
standing on anything, so it cooked him.
We should get along
Oh.
famously.
Why? Okay.
What do you know about golems?
I don't run into them in every forest, but any good bestiary describes golems at length, and I've read more than my share of those.
Geralt, I'm not questioning your knowledge, but I should be the one to...
Actually, you are questioning my knowledge. Listen, I know what I'm
She's
doing.
woman-splaining.
I'll try to get it to reveal the word that'll deactivate
Because...
it, or I'll just mess with its head.
Because he's a curse.
So now we've got a burglar.
No, listen, because
Be my guest.
he
Try.
understands
My
curses more.
intentions are good.
As are mine. Know, however, that this may change.
Darehenna must have been pretty lonely if he gave you eloquence.
The Master made me a guardian. Nothing less, nothing more. And you, provided you stand there, are a guest.
powerful magic created you.
Flirt with a golem.
Master.
He is still, since his mastery survives.
Can I ask you for the name word which brought you to life and which can deactivate you?
Do that, and I shall consider you an intruder.
As a conscious being, you must be lonely here.
You are wrong. The pain of the world, melancholy, lies within the domain of emotion.
Trying to flirt with a golem.
My thoughts are governed by pure logic, restricted by my program.
But you can learn. They say that a penchant for philosophy can only come from curiosity.
In my case, it comes from the will of the Master, who like to speak with me.
And do you feel a need to discuss?
This golem's all facts and logic? Yeah, well, if you... You know, if I quote another streamer, well, if you assume, if we lived in a world, let's say hypothetically, if we lived in a world where incest wasn't weird, therefore, wouldn't incest not be weird? Thoughts?
Can we discuss the program that controls your behavior?
Of course not.
I have other questions. Do you remember your creator?
Of course. I was summoned. I abide by his will, by his power, by the necessity encased in my stone bowels.
Well, if we assume, hypothetically, that you are wrong, then wouldn't it conclusively mean that I am correct?
Empires will rise and fall, rivers will shift their courses, but I will remain obedient to one master on my eternal watch.
I have other questions. So you're aware you're an automaton?
Do we really know who we are, where we came from, and where we are headed? Is human life predictable in that the cycle of birth and death ensnares it, better than mine? When a human is born, he is obedient to his parents. Later, he listens to tutors, masters, corporals.
Dr. Moneybags with tutors.
He succumbs to the will of death.
And to think that Adalbert questioned Derhenna's mastery. You are far more self-aware than a typical golem. Can you make sovereign decisions?
The master made me the way
Actual
I am,
human splaining.
because long discussions were to his liking. I can make decisions within my program, of course.
So you decide who's a guest and who's an intruder.
Who else would? Guests chat innocuously, exerting no pressure. All others are intruders.
Who, if anyone, is allowed to pass?
Derhenna, but he is dead. Also guests may pass, but I
Well, how do I become a guest?
Tell me more. Who's a guest and who's an intruder?
Is it not obvious? A
Name
guest
word.
keeps his distance, or knows the name word. An intruder is anyone who enters too far, attacks me, or otherwise interferes with my being.
I have other questions. Did your creator give you a name?
I'm called obedience and unyielding persistence. I am a guardian and the humblest.
I know what we could say to him. We can say, this sentence is false.
That can take it away. You must have a name.
I own nothing. Everything belongs to my master. How could I divulge the name if I exist solely to protect
And then
my
his
creator's
entire body explodes.
All right. I think I know how to get past this thing without a fight.
Burglar witchers, philosopher golems, an expedition replete with fascinating discoveries.
And terrible disappointments. Shut up, Adalbert. And you, Witcher, deal with that golem.
We know you exist by the will of your master, thanks to the name word he gave you.
That is true.
You were created to discern intruders from guests. You are to stop the former and greet the latter.
Intruders must be stopped.
There's a typo. I invoke the sacred law of hospitality. Can I say that?
By the sacred right of hospitality.
No, he's saying I will now enter. No.
Stop.
No, that's not. I didn't think he would say that. Oh my god. Fuck. Fucking idiot. I didn't think he would say I will now enter. No, I thought he was gonna say I will invoke it.
Are you aware that intruders may seek to deceive you?
I have stone fists to defend myself against those armed with swords. I have my iron logic to defend against those armed with words.
But intruders could include sorcerers who alter reality. They could be illusionists or mere liars. What then is certain?
My existence is certain, as is my master's will.
Are you serious? What?
Since only you and the Master's legacy exist for certain, everything else is doubtful. A malicious intruder could cloud your senses.
I am the Guardian. The Master prepared me for that.
He couldn't foresee everything, so he gave you a mind to compensate. You're much more conscious and intelligent than a Guardian needs to be. Your Master says, greet guests and stop intruders. That is certain. But everything else can
Wait, this is discrete math.
And you cannot allow yourself to attack guests.
I was really bad at that.
Would be against your master's will.
Guests must be greeted, and intruders must be stopped. This is
fucking backwards E.
Are you a guest or an intruder?
Doesn't matter what I answer. Your senses deceive you. You can trust only your mind. You can't assume I'm a guest. Because I may be an intruder.
Yeah, discrete math is cringe.
I'm an intruder.
Not based.
I may be a guest.
This is a contradiction.
See, wait, I was right. I was right. We should have said to him, this statement is false. And he goes, boom.
We've done it. We've done it.
I knew it.
Let's have a look.
And we could have skipped all of that.
A great success for Nilfgaard, this mission.
Maybe you'll get that promotion.
Damn it.
There are notes about the city's history. Diana describes finding an important document about the Franz. Diana's notes from a trip he took to Zeracania.
Can you feel that?
My medallion's vibrating.
Another masking illusion. I'll try to disperse it.
Diana mentions bacteria strains.
Later, dear.
Oh, let me loot the golem. What is that?
The device. What is it?
You've done your job. You'll be paid and...
Paid like the scholars were? They died once they were no longer useful.
They were never useful, but Cynthia insisted. Fortunately, they were so kind as to remove themselves without my help.
I'm not about to be that kind.
Adelbert, you know what.
Did I play Expedition 33?
Yes,
no.
Mom.
It's a prototype megascope. I didn't know it had survived.
What's it do?
The artifact detects an emotional bond with a person. Its user need only focus on that person and the device will...
It's a vibe device?
Great tool for
it's a vibe check device.
Yes.
Time you fulfilled your end of the bargain. What do you know about my past?
You were a rider of the Wild Hunt. I read the reports.
Don't the Nilfgaardians have anything better to do than write reports about witchers?
Wait, is that true?
About witchers. About you. You are the sole person to have been a member of the host and survived.
How come I don't remember that at all?
I'd like to try out the device.
You realize that can only end.
Oh, he chilled with them and they had like
Cut in again and I'll put you
cookouts?
in my report. You may use it, but just once.
Giving state secrets away to a Nordling. Will you mention that in your report?
You're sure to be named a commander one day, Adelbert. But until that happens, be a good
He was a
boy.
big homie? Oh, that's nice.
Article 22 of the Code is clear. Suspicion of treason is sufficient grounds to strip a commander of power. Article 1 of my personal code is equally clear. Traitors must be subjected to the most painful death possible.
Are you serious? Do we have to do this? Oh. Where the fuck? Oh, I'm just getting fucking flashbanged. I'm so glad I'm not actually in this room. Okay, I think you're supposed to trap them with this, but sometimes they don't walk into it. Ow. Maybe they'll land on it somehow. Holy, they're just spam teleporting.
I didn't expect that.
Multiplication. Second year at the academy, all mages learn it.
I didn't expect you to take my side.
Well, now choose one person you wish to contact.
Yennefer.
After that, the artifact's mine.
Nilfgaardian agents get quartered for lying in reports. What does the Empire do to agents who kill their colleagues?
Nothing. As long as no one finds out.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything to prove I was part of the Wild Hunt?
Nothing. Apart from the fact that Nilfgaardian intelligence agents are drawn and quartered for lying in their reports. You haven't the faintest notion how many people are interested in you.
Geralt is
Very
just
important
him.
People.
Just because I survived?
You're a former rider of the hunt, and you live.
He's the
You
him.
may be the key to solving the mystery of the retinue, and they all know that. You must watch out for yourself.
He's the LeBron James, that's true.
How do you know I knew Letho?
I've read...
The reports, I know. Why are you warning me about him?
because I like you.
What?
Let's say you've satisfied my curiosity.
Wait, is it his musk?
Well then, consider me glad to have satisfied a witcher, whatever the way.
LeBron, scream if you like The Witcher. And then it does the Witcher sound effect scream that goes like, "Eh!"
I'd appreciate it if you didn't eavesdrop while I eavesdropped.
I shan't trouble you. I have a lot of work to do here.
Oh, you can't think of... Can't think of Yennefer? Yo, Triss.
Your fate is in your hands, sorceress.
My fate? You haven't asked a single question about me.
Yet it is all up to you. Your situation is a comfortable one. Do not
Oh my god, I think I'm gonna think of Radovid.
to tell me anything.
Wait, I mean, I could...
I'm a sorceress, an advisor to the King of Temeria.
I believe we agreed you would speak only of things I do not know about.
I hope you learned something useful.
I'm just sorry I can't use the artifact a few more times.
Its power has been depleted.
I understand.
Wait,
Thanks anyway.
what? No one can use it ever again? Maybe they need to charge it. Oh. What the fuck? Wait, teleport me out! Fuck. Oh! His journal. He does hate portals, that's true. There's lizard men. The lizard from Spider-Man? Vaccinated? Wait, they have vaccinations in the Witcher universe. That guy was studying vaccines? Lizard vaccine. Oh, weedy hey, weedy hey, weedy hey. Weedy hey. Can I craft this? Yes. Wait, so did I craft it? No. Oh, it's multi-part crafting. I think I need an iron ore and silver ore.
I'm interested in the wild.
No, birds are not exactly my speciality.
What else do I need? Oh, I was crafting the wrong fucking thing because I never pressed it. It's 4 silver blue meteor. What the fuck? I didn't even need teeth. Whatever. At least I had a philosophical discussion with a golem.
I decided to pursue a career in entertainment instead.
Good luck.
This troupe has potential. As their manager and master of ceremonies, I'll make these folk the most famous entertainers north of the Yaruga. See now a new number?
Hold on.
The Yaruga? Aren't those the guys that like bananas in Breath of the Wild?
Anything for a collie.
Oh, wait. Ooh. Then I just needed silver ore? Wait, maybe... Can you craft silver ore? I'm gonna assume no. I need to go find silver ore.
Renounce magic, I tell you. Shatter your
Why am I
towers
rich
and
as
crystal
fuck?
balls. Break your wands.
Weedy hay, weedy hay. Weedy hay. Silver ore, silver ore. I need silver ore. I got approved for a loan. Silver ore. No silver ore.
Freak!
What the fuck?
Let me guess.
Behold, the mighty Numa, and I am his apprentice.
Way to spoil my fun.
The mighty Numa breaks the net. His secret
I need silver ore. No one has silver ore.
You lose.
Pretty sure it would be in this category. Yeah. I need to go find silver ore. What the? Ouch! What? I don't even know you could kill NPCs. I didn't even know you could do that. Are they chill? I guess I'll just kill them.
Hey, watch it!
Okay, they're kind of tanky. Never mind, no, it's fine. Do you guys have silver ore? Silver ring. No. Maybe check north? A weedy hay. Can I go in here? Key required. I think there's like army camps that you have to go say hi. Everything's locked.
At your service.
Whoa, free bread! Silver ore, silver ore. Okay, everyone is aggroing me. I guess I'll just... Yeah, explain the joke. What's the joke? I want to know. I want to laugh. Wait, tell it again. Tell it again. Can't go this way.
Begging for more?
Where's this? Oh, this is her lab. Where the fuck I is? This way? Wow, this is a really long joke. Maybe it's very in depth. Yeah, maybe. Fuck. Okay, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Why do they never want to respond when I ask questions? They just like give some non-answer or just ignore it. Okay, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I think I'll just follow my quest. Talk to Cynthia? I don't even know where she is. Talk to Yorveth. Trying to reply to everyone? Wait, why do they... What just... Isn't it just if you just type the explanation, then it replies to everybody at once? And you haven't even replied to anyone, isn't it? I mean, I feel like it's a pretty simple question to answer.
In a hurry to see the deliberations?
Here on urgent business.
Your dress seems to confirm it. Excuse you indeed.
Joke was the dog was dead? No. What's the correlation between the joke being dead and the Asian thing?
To the Eternian throne.
Like, what's the direct correlation?
There will be peace in the land. What more could one want?
Prince Stennis is here?
King Stennis.
crowned 2 days past in Vengerberg. Merely send a messenger here. All those present promptly agreed that he will make a good ruler.
I don't get it.
Prince Stennis, a poisoner, coward, and schemer. He trembled with
Oh my God, that guy's
disgust when he
face.
spoke to the peasants. Disdain flowed from him like vomit. But he didn't deserve to be lynched. That was not the justice Saskia fought for. Prince Stennis I, son of Demavend III, became the 17th king of Edirn. He won the hearts of the people.
Look at that drawing.
They saw him as the hope of the nation.
That's kind of sick.
The
Whoa,
realm,
what the?
ravaged by war, needed a ruler sensitive to the plight of his subjects. King Stennis I was just that.
Putting pasties on a church stained glass is crazy. So is that guy ever gonna respond? Hey, why do these people always have, like, they always do the exact same thing? They say something, joke was a dog killed. No, that's not what I asked. What's the joke? The dog dying? What's the correlation of that with Asians? What is the explanation? Anyways, as I was saying, every time this happens, someone says something and I'm like, and I ask a question, they take forever to respond. Don't really answer the question. Beat around the bush. I ask follow-up questions. Don't answer anything, and then just like disappear after answering nothing. Always exactly the same. Not hard to piece the joke together. Okay, why is it so hard for you to explain your joke? What is the joke? A dog dying? What? How is that? What does that have to do with Asian? Can you explain it, please? Because I want to laugh. What's the joke? That was the joke? I don't get it. What? Do you understand the question I'm asking? Is what does the dog dying have to do with Asian? Answer this question. What does the dog dying have to do with Asian? What does the dog dying have to do with Asian? 10 words. Just answer that question. Please. I wanna know what, I wanna laugh at the joke too. Because it's common in Asia. So a dog dying in Asia is the joke? Huh? So so dogs only die in Asia. Oh.
You took care of the guards.
Dogs are immortal outside of Asia.
They're not paragons of virtue, true, but they were just doing their job.
Then they didn't do it well enough. Can we go now?
Just ban him. I think you can infer, you can extrapolate a lot of information from these types of people. The moment you ask them any kind of question is they just drool and can't answer at all, or they deliberately give a non-answer because they know they can't elaborate the way they want to. So predictable.
Yes, let's go.
Time to finish it.
You're probably a young kid. Well, I think young children should fuck off from the stream forever. Ban that other guy too.
Whether you like it or not, John Natalis, Temeria will be divided.
For the good of the entire North.
The united forces of Kedwin and Redania will end the fighting among the Elder Houses and secure peace from Gorsvelen to Ellender. At present, Temeria is starting to resemble the Pontar Valley.
Which, if I understand correctly, is currently controlled by Edirn.
You are mistaken, Radovid. Vergen is free.
Free?
That other guy? No, the other guy that was trying to explain Asian eating dog jokes.
And Edirn no longer controls Upper Edirn. We have rejected Prince Stennis.
King Stennis.
and handed King Henselt's army a resounding defeat.
Your forces, my dear lass, are nothing but a motley array of rebellious peasants and elven brigands. Sooner or later, they will need to swear allegiance to someone, or they will be defeated and dispersed.
The peoples of the Pontar Valley will swear allegiance to me,
Thanks,
Queen
Gam.
Saskia. As an independent realm, we hereby speak in favor of reconstituting the Council and Conclave.
You're a lovely girl.
If they're
but you
Asian,
issue
why is it
from
so hard
common
for them
stock.
to explain it? Because they know that if they answer the question to explain fully in one sentence, it would make them look really bad. So they purposely try to explain it as vaguely as possible, beating around the bush.
In that case, you must choose, King Radovid. Will you carve up Temeria, or march on the Pontar Valley? Henselt, last of the line of the unicorns, has sworn
Thanks, Spicy
to recognize
Katak.
the Pontar Valley as a free realm. Philippa Eilhart witnessed it.
Philippa Eilhart is in my dungeon, awaiting trial for treason.
She was in your dungeon, Radovid, but is no longer. She will sit at my side in Vergen.
Yeah, and they can't say it out loud because they'll get banned by Twitch TOS.
There's still hope. We have the dagger.
To the matter at hand. The document describing the charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the charter found in the ruins on Thanet Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous Conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Yeah, someone said unfollow. Yeah, did that guy actually unfollow? I think there's like a lot of certain types of gamers that come to this streams, and then the moment I express that I'm like very opposite of certain Twitter chuds, they get very uncomfortable with the idea. They like lash out sometimes. Yeah, in more extreme cases, they tend to lash out. Yeah, capital G gamers are very oppressed. Yeah, very like dude bro types.
Why shouldn't we pick our own advisors?
Why are you being an Asian girl? Make them assume that? Well, I have to go into detail about how I became to be a streamer reviewers in the first place. My attitude and what I type, or like what I say, how I present myself, being I make edgy jokes, I am very crude, I have a like evil sense of humor, I swear a lot, and with my fling to stardom being making fun of a Alinity like pet joke made them think that I was one of the good ones, meaning that these chud dude bros kind of like took me under the wing in the sense that they thought I shared the same kind of misogynistic gamer dude bro views just because of how I presented myself. And I know this, that I'm not speculating on this, because people would come and say, I love Daph, she's not like the other gamer girls because she just seems so much more real. Like, she's not like these other fake gaming bitches, she's not like these other whore streamers, she's not like the other breast booby streamers or whatever. And ever since the beginning, like, I was like, I don't know why the fuck people are attaching this label to me just because I, one, made fun of the Alinity joke thing that everybody made fun of. I didn't make fun of her for being a woman. I have never made fun of people for being a woman. I will make fun of someone for being a terrible person who will happen to be a woman, but like, I do not align myself with that kind of sexist dude bro views. So when I started like going against that grain and being more vocally outspoken about the kind of misogynism that happens in the gaming space, these kinds of dudes do not know that my take is like that, and they do not know that one, they do not know that I am one, like, happy and okay with black people being in video games, 2, happy and okay with trans representation, and 3, like, happy and okay with LGBTQ plus representation. So when they find out that I have these kinds of takes and that is how I feel about the culture and the world in gaming, oh honey, they get very upset. Daph is just on a high horse? On a high horse about what? That I'm against misogyny and people making Asian eating dog jokes? Is that being on a high horse? I mean, if you get offended at what I just said, I think you will probably... You probably are the exact kind of audience that I'm talking about. Is that if my opinions on that makes you uncomfortable, you seem to be a bit of a snowflake, and you seem as sensitive. Because someone made an Asians eating dog joke, and I was like, wait, can you explain the joke? And then he couldn't really explain it. And then your take is, well, she should be okay with that kind of jokes, or like she should be okay when people bash women because that's how she's because she should be a cool girl, and cool girls in gaming scenes are okay with misogyny, are okay with those kinds of jokes because she needs to be cool. Cool girl, huh?
And that they will keep the Conclave's interests in mind.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the northern kingdoms. The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We await only Sheila de Tansarville.
It is a self-report, yes.
Without our royal seals, you should be allowed to designate advisors to cowherds at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
My kings, before you sign this document, please hear me out.
Excellency, with all due respect, this matter does not concern Nilfgaard in the least.
I am here at King Henselt's bidding. Will you deny my right to speak?
I know! Imagine hearing I'm okay with seeing black and gay people in games and someone says you are on a high horse. And that when you're banning chatters that you don't want in your community, it's because you're on a high horse. What? Thanks, Road Jogger. Hey, look, it's Letho.
What is the meaning of this?
This man tried to kill me this morning. He attempted to take an Imperial envoy's life in your lands.
I presume he was interrogated.
He confessed. Foltest and Demiven died by his hand. He also revealed the identity of his employers.
Sorceresses. They helped me with my assassinations. Speak on.
What the fuck? Did he just get a fucking facelift, brow lift?
Lodge of Sorceresses.
We have compiled a list.
He mewed.
Philippa Eilhart, Margarita Loantil, Triss Merigold, Kira Metz, Francesca Findaber, Ida Emin, and finally, Sheila de Tansarville. To my deepest regret, 2 Nilfgaardian sorceresses, Seravar Anahid and Fringala Vigo, were also members. The Emperor will deal with them accordingly.
Our queen left a powder her nose.
Uh-oh. Who
Your Majesty,
invited
what's the
these
meaning
guys?
of this?
Arrest them all. Your document will have to wait, honorable sorceress.
You have no right.
Surrender now if you don't want another massacre, this time in Loch Muin. A court of law will reveal the traitors.
It's time to kill all mages and sorceresses. What the? Okay, I'm guessing Sheila told her to do that. Convenient plot twist? Well, if you paid attention at all to the plot, that dragon is Saskia, who got enchanted by Philippa to relinquish control to Sheila, who she just saved, while Philippa is busy doing something else. So Sheila is able to control this dragon right now.
Geralt! We're trapped! I can't get through! Sheila! You must get Sheila!
Fear you only know that if you pick Yorvith's path? Yeah, but we are not playing. We're not playing Roach's path right now.
If I have to, I will kill you.
Shit. Okay. Oh my god, Adolf Twinkler? Do not say femboyism is a white boy only thing. That is quoting a TikTok screenshot, by the way.
I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letho?
Sir Sympathis will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere thought of burning a sorceress at the stake.
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend, that's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be at
So they probably voted for it.
Test? Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that.
Oh.
After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Yorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not little Triss. And you.
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial Army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now. Do you think the North can defend itself in the current situation? And can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
The third time they're revealing that?
You made it all possible, and
That Nilfgaard was the one hiring Letho to kill
We shall see.
Foltest to have them blame each other for it?
No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn the city into a flaming tomb. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just beginning. You, however, shall not take part in it. This is your end.
When you say Philippa, she told you that? Well, she told you that she had nothing to do with it, and then...
Something's not right. The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's
I don't-
flawed. I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it!
I'll remove it.
You waited long enough. Should you survive, go south to Nilfgaard, where you'll find Yennefer of Vengerberg. Farewell, Witcher.
Wait, if Philippa implied that Letho was hired by Nilfgaard, I might have missed that. I just know she... Ouch! I just know she said that it wasn't her decision, and that Nilfgaard was behind something. I might have been busy yapping. Oh no, not Yennefer. Did I say Yennefer? I meant Philippa. Hold on. Yeah, so now I want to know, I want to talk to Letho. See his motivations. Oh, she mentioned Yen? Sorry, I was yapping. I am curious how the land dispute ended up in Witcher 3, though. You might be the first person to ever say that. Yeah, that's because everybody else that wanted to know didn't have anybody else to tell that to. Because they're some freaking nerds.
I mean, I can't wait to play Witcher 3 to find out whether or not Aedirn and Kaedwen kept invading each other. Yippee!
Ow. Can you just come back? In the beginning of the Nilfgaardian Dude explains what happens. Okay. Stop. Come on, Rathalos. Go to bed. Go to bed, Rathalos. Go to bed, Rathalos. Wait, I never even made the sword that I wanted to make. But why did he raise his sword if he was gonna jump? Holy shit, Link! From Tears of the Kingdom! Got a piss shiver. Oh shit! That's not my fault. Sasuke! I mean, maybe she's fine. Race for Vacudia shows on higher difficulty. Oh, I play the show on easy. Thank God. Oh, she's fine. It's a flesh wound.
I think we can skip the niceties.
Yeah, unnecessary.
Yet I sense your readiness to fight on.
We were fighting to the death just minutes ago.
I understand. I believe I owe you part of my treasure. Family tradition and all.
No need. Can you make it back to Vergen?
I think so. I've always healed quickly in the past.
You know, you're not the first dragon I've talked to.
You met my father, Villain Trettenmirth, known
Villain
also as
Trettenmirth?
Jackdaws.
I thought he couldn't have children.
He thought so as well.
Polymorphing. Did you get that from him?
Just a hint of it? I can only assume one human form. He could transform into anyone he liked.
You also don't have his quickness and reflexes, and I don't think I saw a single golden scale on you.
Nor do I have his mustache or paunch. Sorry to disappoint you.
Professional curiosity. Forgive me. Where is Borg these days?
Who can know that? He taught me what he thought I should know and flew off yonder. It's the dragon's way. And he gave me my name.
Synthesis.
I want to be a dragon.
I prefer being Saskia.
Philippa took advantage of the chaos and escaped. Think she could reveal your secret?
It's nothing I can control. I don't intend to pursue her. We may or may not meet again, but I shall leave that to fate.
She's not one to give up.
Hoarding money?
I
Racist?
think she'll come after you again. Try to take
Not all
control
dragons hoard
as soon
money.
as she's done licking her wounds.
I shall be cautious next time, and I know much more about Eilhart than she would ever wish.
More than she would wish. Interesting.
I obeyed Philippa, but I was not blind. We were close, and Eilhart could not keep all her secrets concealed. I know her weakness, something that can destroy her in an instant.
Valuable and dangerous knowledge.
Precisely why I'll keep it to myself.
Sheila and Philippa have lost. The Lodge has been defeated.
That's good, though temporary. I fear we shall hear of them again.
You know Emir's armies have crossed the Yaruga?
I expected as much, as did Philippa. We defeated the Edirnian lords and Henselt. With a bit of luck, we'll defeat the Emperor as well.
Well, yeah, about that. Thanks, Starflames.
Can you tell me what'll happen to Yorvith now?
Let's be honest. He's a terrorist. I'll not lie about him nor whitewash his deeds.
I think
He
the
must
North will
earn
make a
respect
massive
on his
comeback
own,
once they
and
unite the
a few
lands
generations on,
with
humans
Saskia.
will forget.
Did you intend just to use him?
Geralt, Yorvith has killed more humans than you've eaten chickens. He's not one to be used. It's not that simple. He came to believe in me and knew from the start what we were fighting for. He made a choice.
Sure you don't know what I'm talking about? Those baby doe eyes, that intense misty gaze, the pouting.
We shared a cause, fought side by side.
Yorvith did and would do anything for you. Question is, what are you prepared to do for him?
There will always be a place for the Scoia'tael in the free Pontar Valley. As to Yorvith himself, I've heard many say crude things about us. Thing is, as long as I can remember, I've found dwarves fascinating. Must be a dragon thing. And though preferable to a human, an elf would be a compromise.
She's a dwarf fucker?
Time I was on my way.
You shall always be a welcome guest in Vergen. I underline guest.
Don't worry, I'm only ever a visitor.
I know. Sometimes I wish I could see the future, like my father.
What?
And sometimes it's better.
I want to be a golden dragon. That sounds OP as fuck. See the future, shapeshift. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, she's fine. She's not fine. Wait. Oh my god! Oh! Wait, foreshadowing to Radovid. Why did I save Triss? I honestly did not know where I was supposed to go.
Your handiwork, sire.
In the beginning, there was chaos.
Wait, can I not talk to Letho? Oh no, you do talk to Letho at the end. Did you say Trish Saskia's brainwashed forever? Wait, so you can't cure... Can you still cure Saskia if you go Vernon Roach? No? Oh, okay. What's up, my terrorist?
She's alive. Wounded from our scrap, but alive. She impaled herself on a tree, and then I had to use that dagger. But she'll make it. Mountain air is good for a dragon's hide.
You're the most noble human I know, Gwynblade.
I'm no human.
I'm glad you reminded me. My hatred for the species abated for a moment.
Wait, start kissing?
Strange thing. He sits in the Temerians' former camp. I believe he awaits you.
How do you know?
I saw him. He's got Triss.
Let's go. Tell me what happened here on the way.
Old man. Dude, old man Yowie in Severance? I have to pee. Yeah, I think they cut out your Veth. Supposed to be in 3, but scrapped. It would have been cool if you saw Saskia and Yorveth. They cut him because they were running out of time. How about we build a time chamber so that we could put game developers in it for infinite time? So all they ever do is work on stuff and never know any other things in life.
At first, it was a hunt for the traitors, but it soon turned into a hunt for all mages. And there were a few skirmishes between Kedweni, Redanian, and Temerian troops, with their choice units left the city just after the dragon attacked.
And the Nilfgaardians?
Remained neutral. That is to say, they shot anyone who dared approach their camp.
Of course. Damn. Damn, Emir is kind of a... Oh! Fucking kitty is in my room.
When we're done with you, you'll be a lump of whimpering meat.
Killing monsters.
Kill the non-human.
What are you doing, Geralt? Killing monsters. Come on, bud. Kitty is in my room somewhere. Oh, there you are. I was getting Eiffel Towered by me and my terrorist friend.
Kitty, no!
Beasts! Bloody sons of bitches!
Will you be all right?
Yes, thank you. Leave me.
What happened here?
When the summit ended, we hid in one of the houses.
Let's go, Gwynblade. This is madness. Lochmuin has changed. That's what it looks like now.
Damn, they got efficient with improvising hangings. I mean,
I think I heard something.
Imperial troops.
Well, you know,
Long live the Emperor!
You know what? Maybe this massive Northern Realm infighting is actually what they need to start realize that they have a common enemy, and then they'll band together and come back even stronger. Yeah, I'm sure that's what happened.
Finish your story.
I managed to sneak into the Nilfgaardian camp. It was relatively quiet there. Then I saw Letho leading Triss out.
They let him go?
No one dared stop him. I followed him. I think he noticed me, but didn't seem to care. Once the fighting died down, he went to the former Temerian camp.
Is Triss all right?
Yes. Letho defended her from marauders.
Isn't it kind of, I mean, staking people is a lot of effort. Especially if you're doing it to multiple people, not just a handful. You gotta, like, lift them all the way up and stuff. Who even who fucking Jenkins, get the ladder. We gotta hang this guy up there. So much effort for all that. Hello.
Stop, Yorvith. I'm going alone.
Why?
This is between the two of us. Take care of Triss until I return.
Your choice.
Mine, indeed. There's one more thing you need to know. Nilfgaard's armies have crossed the Yaruga. War is inevitable.
Vafail, Gwynblade. Don't get killed.
Farewell, Yorvith. If I don't return within the hour, find Saskia and leave without me. Are you all right?
Yes. He saved me from the Nilfgaardians and defended me from the troops.
It's time to end this. Yorvith's waiting. I'll catch up with you soon.
Geralt, he knows a lot.
I know, Triss. That's
He's
why
rubbing
you
his
talk.
face on my monitor.
Don't get killed, Witcher.
I won't.
Well, I mean, I didn't do a lot of side quests because I didn't really... I just wanted the main story, to be honest. That means more time for Chef. Yeah, I fucked Triss in the Elven Garden with the Roses of Remembrance.
Took you a while? Is that bauble from Sheila's megascope?
Mm-hmm. My final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the megascope has a flaw. Minute. But just large enough to warp the teleport. The Emperor's magic theorists assured me the effect would be spectacular.
I let her escape.
You're heartless. You've no idea what the Royal Witch Hunters have in store for her. A lot of pain for a long time.
I don't doubt it. So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first, vodka.
I suppose my throat's a little dry.
In that case, let's drink to old friendships.
They kissed.
Recovered your memory yet?
Not entirely.
And just a little bit of vodka.
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her.
No!
But I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
Fucking up my jewelry box. No!
The winter solstice 1270. Midinvern, the night of magic. Letho wasn't lying, the hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken.
Wait, they hid her nipples.
A wraith cannot be killed, only driven away. Every witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our witcher's blades. Crimson blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer. He agreed without hesitation.
Oh. And then he was having
Back with me,
cookouts.
friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the hanged man's tree and the wild hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
I chased you for lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations to start with.
Let's say
I don't know where Punchy went.
Tell me about Yennefer. What happened after I departed?
She was feverish for several days. Delirious. In agony. We thought that was it. She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered. But even then she was disoriented. Amnesia like you.
What then?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper tantrums. Trying to seduce orcs. Trying to drive a wedge between
Oh, so she was girl bossing?
You so nobly sacrificed yourself. We thought it'd be dumb just to leave her somewhere. She wouldn't have survived more than a month. The whims and vigor of a duchess, but she was just a sorceress with no memory. We were in the heart of the Empire. And as I'm sure you know, Geralt, in Nilfgaard, mages who behave like that either drop their bad habits quickly, or are drawn and quartered by horses in the middle of Victory Square.
So I heard.
So we set out, wandered through the provinces. Everywhere we went, she got in trouble and we pulled her out. And then one day they captured us. The Imperial Secret Police. Me, Og, Sarek, and Yennefer.
Imperial Secret Police?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Carl.
Separated, and they questioned us. Long and thoroughly. But it was uneventful. No violence. That's how I met Vatia. And a couple of weeks later, the Emperor himself. Me. A simple witcher.
What happened to Yennefer?
I don't know. Never saw her again. The Emperor offered me a mission in the northern kingdoms. As for Yennefer, I had the feeling she was somehow important to Emir.
Fucking Punchy.
As I see it, they learned of the lodge from her. Those Imperial spooks have their ways. All I heard is that Vatir had his men watch Yennefer closely throughout the time she was at the palace. Then we went off to slay the kings of the north. That's where my knowledge ends.
Did you hear Kitty meow?
She was when I left.
Oh, and that's why in the trailer of Witcher 3, they were riding to Nilfgaard. Hold on. Because I never paid attention to the geopolitical, geographical locations of everything the first time I played.
How did you know where we'd find the Wild Hunt?
Every witcher who wears the viper around his neck knows the place. We had so many books and scrolls.
I didn't know that the game isn't out yet. The trailer just dropped. What do you mean? I want to watch. I'm gonna rewatch the trailers after this. Because it's heat.
Spectral riders.
Know who they are. You know the true identities of the riders.
From what I understand, there's some damn elven race.
Enshay.
Turned out to be a big ruse.
No market square mage could possibly conjure up a cavalcade of wraiths speeding across the sky. Then there's the amnesia. No, there's something more, I assure you.
Go ahead.
They're like elves from another dimension, right? From the elf dimension.
Myths about it, but the wild hunt is a fact.
Like magical elves from a different dimension.
They were spectral emanations, the avatars of real riders.
Yeah.
The riders we ran into by the Hanged Man's tree.
Are you telling me you were carried off by elves? Real material sons of bitches like the ordinary kind we deal with in this world?
They may be ordinary in their world, but they're strangers in ours. The conjunction of spheres. Know the theory? Do you know how monsters appeared in our world?
There's not a witcher who doesn't know that.
So you know there
Dude,
are
all
other
high fantasy is not high fantasy without giga racism.
worlds, and they usually do that to summon the monsters we then have to hunt. The elves we saw come from another world, and they weren't summoned. They found the way on their own. It's not exactly easy, so they usually send their spectral emanations. They come in person on special missions.
As they did for you and Yennefer. So, elves from another world and their trained
Oh yeah, they pretty
ways.
much explain Witcher 3, huh?
What do they want from you?
I've got an idea.
Wait, was Witcher 2 big when it came out? Probably not, because it got overshadowed by Skyrim a lot, huh?
How did a witcher agree to kill humans at another human's bidding?
At the Emperor's bidding, Geralt.
No. Yes, very big.
The rulers of the North come up to about where his police end.
Why?
Simple. He promised to rebuild the School of the Viper, the Witcher's order where I came to be. Witcher's schools in the South fell into ruin.
Oh, that's it?
long ago.
Oh, okay.
Witchers themselves became internal.
Wait, he just wanted charity from the Emperor?
Entering most cities. Besides Seret and Ox, I know of 2 other witches of the School of the Viper who
He misses his friends.
I don't know where they are. Haven't seen them for years. Now they can come out of hiding. They can come home.
He just misses his bros.
Why are you still here? Why did you wait for me this time?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I knew you'd pursue me. And I don't aim to hide anymore. Fact is, only you know the truth about me well. And a couple of folks whose word isn't worth spit anymore. I never saw you as a foe. I want to go my way. But if I have to fight you first, so be it.
Geralt always gets in,
The
like,
story
gets in the
ends
middle
here
of
now.
giga shit.
Care to tell me what it was all about?
He's him.
Kill as many rulers as we could. Lay the blame on the sorceresses. Breed chaos. Prepare the North. Soften it before the invasion. And you know what's incredible? We could not have imagined more fertile soil. No matter what the war's outcome, the northern monarchs will accuse one another. Pursue their God-given rights. Seek vengeance.
Well, Temeria is still around, because Radovid was
The
there.
North resembles a whorehouse on fire, as your friend Dandelion would say.
Oh my!
How did you manage to contact Sheila?
It wasn't a problem once I learned of the Lodge's existence. Initially, she watched my every move. But sooner or later, everyone starts treating me like a big oaf. I mean...
You know, that's also another thing about
I
Bane.
stayed close to Sheila.
Bane is really, really
Killed a few
smart
beasts for
from
her,
Batman.
and whined about how unhappy I was, how unfair the world was. So much, in fact,
But
that I actually
I think
got
a lot
her
of people don't
gander up
know.
a few times. I made sure a few potentially trustworthy witnesses saw us together, could link us. Security in case I was captured. I also prepared to assassinate the King of Kavir. Esterad Tyson was to be the first victim.
Who the fuck? Wait, where's Kavir?
But before I could do the dirty deed, Sheila asked me to slay Demavend. The gods had smiled upon me. I couldn't
Way
believe
up
my
north?
luck.
Oh, okay.
Here I've been trying to figure out.
Where'd you get your information about the Lodge?
From the Emperor and Vatir de Rideau, the Emperor's chief spy. And I believe they got it out of Yennefer.
She recovered her memory?
Nah. I'd never claimed she informed on her friends consciously. I expect they found a way to tap into her memory in spite of her amnesia.
Wow. Damn, Letho's a straight
sorcerer present when I was questioned.
arrow. He's not a snake. Well, I mean, he is a bit of a snake, but that's only because he was being a straight arrow first. He was just saying, I would never imply that Yen talks shit about her friends.
Vatir and I were
Good for him, good for him.
Only we knew of the mission.
How do you manage to slay them?
He's literally schooled a viper, true.
Magic. I mean, she could give us the king's every move. His habits, the positions of the palace guards, anything. All we had to do was navigate.
He just wanted the emperor to rebuild his schools.
Besides, she had plenty of
It's kind of cute.
preparations, greased palms abundantly. It had all the makings of a cakewalk, but it's never that easy.
Maybe he
We barely avoided our pursuers, and we wouldn't have if not for Yorveth Scott.
Okay, I already know that. I mean, maybe he went bald because one of the Trial of the Grasses things he took made him bald.
How did you know Foltest would come?
I mean, Geralt's made his hair white.
Yorveth and I planned Foltest's murder. The king of Temeria would have to deal with the Lavalette sooner or later, and he made no secret of it. I was sure he'd want to recover his bastard children in the process. And where do they take the children?
Holy, what a five-head.
I had to become a monk, but I couldn't just arrive at the monastery and claim I'd seen the light. Not very believable. So one of Arion's patrols out in the forests happened on a Scoia'tael unit torturing a helpless monk. Arion's brave men drove off the elves and I found shelter.
A helpless monk?
No one noticed you had no wounds.
I paid the monk who treated me a lot of orange to stay silent.
Okay.
Actually, it was only a loan, because I killed him later. Then all I had to do was wait for the situation to develop.
Bro, I love this
So
guy.
you entered the chamber with Foltest. I thought I might fail. Luckily, you failed. To recognize an old friend.
Well, imagine finding the helpless monk. It's fucking Letho. You try to help him up. You grab his arms and you're like, why are you so hard? Wait a second. Take off those robes. Yeah, this monk is fucking yoked.
When did you decide to get rid of Yorveth?
As soon as I realized I couldn't manipulate him. A true fox, that one. He was so observant, so dangerous.
His biceps are bigger than
I got
his
the
own
sense
head.
He might see through me at any moment.
You made a mistake. You were untouchable as long as the Scoia'tael were protecting you.
Maybe, but with Yorveth, my hands were tied. If I'd finished off Kieran.
But you didn't. And that allowed me to drive a wedge between you and Yorveth. I forced you to flee.
And I let you live. You know I could have killed.
Why are you guys talking about killing each other? You guys should just kiss.
So Sheila was looking for you when she came to Flotsam.
Mm-hmm. She thought she was still in control and wanted to get rid of me. I'd bet my eyes that she thought I'd lost my mind. Or that Yorveth was manipulating me.
And the North descended deeper into chaos.
Exactly. There was just one problem. You. I could have killed you in the Elven ruins. Thing is, you weren't really my enemy.
Yeah.
You screwed up with Henselt.
Sabrina's curse tore that down. First off, we got holed up in that hideout in the ravines. Then Sheila showed up and started watching Henselt like he was her own ass. By that time, his death was no longer necessary.
Does that imply Sheila checks her own ass out a lot?
The summit and the efforts to reconstitute the council and conclave. The ideal setting for the mission's grand finale.
She's just like, Oh, that's it.
I'm done talking. Let's finish this.
Wanna fight?
Not really.
Any vodka left in that bottle?
Thanks, Snizzy.
A swig apiece. Here.
I don't think we need to fight. He's not the enemy. Just a little bit of vodka. Okay, but they're witchers. They have to drink 5 bottles of rubbing alcohol to get the same effect as 1 shot of vodka for us.
Time to go south, where the good life awaits.
You're a fool, Letho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing.
Wait, he's actually on fucking gigacopium.
Shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern.
He actually is coping like crazy. The North will be reunited.
Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, and this time I'll kill you.
I don't want to fight.
I've learned all I wanted to know.
I want them to kiss.
I can feel the memories coming back. Your death won't change a thing. Go where you will.
Just like that. No threats.
Under Radovid? Yeah, Radovid ends up being Giga, so that means he probably absorbed the other lands. But I need to replay Witcher 3 to see the land distribution after the events of this game. What is that awkward ass wave? Okay, Geralt's definitely on the spectrum. Draw them kissing? What does a ladybug represent? It represents Redania taking over everything, because it's red. And life will come back to the Northern Realms, but under Redania. I don't fucking know. Quick, Geralt, hide a funny Gwent card. Hide a Gwent card under your balls. To surprise the coroner.
The Witcher had traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. Along the way, he had met both the righteous and scoundrels. Bernard Laredo.
Oh yeah, I
amongst
let
the
him
latter.
live.
Laredo sold Flotsam to Kedwen and scattered the local non-humans to the four winds.
Oh.
Flotsam became a military base. Its civilian population was resettled.
Oh.
In Edirn, the Witcher witnessed Saskia the Dragon Slayer achieve a great victory. The Pontar Valley, previously Upper Edirn,
Oh, that's
became a promised
Pontar
land
Valley.
for outcasts who dared dream of freedom. Even sly old Zoltan Chive came to believe in this land of bliss. Yet dark times approached for the architects of the New Order.
Oh.
Dark clouds have been gathering over Temeria since Foltest's death. Stripped of its king, the land was like a rich cloth which nobles began to shred.
Oh.
These minor scavengers, however, scurried off in fear when true predators reached out for their prize. The summit at Loch Muin sealed the fate of Foltest's realm, when Radovid of Redania and Henselt of Kedwen divided it between them.
Oh.
A tempest descended on the north, at least partly the work of manipulative mages.
I guess Temeria is just no more.
It seemed the turmoil in Temeria, Edirn, and Kedwen would benefit them most. Common folk turned against sorceresses and all magic freaks, witchers included.
Oh.
Castles that had hitherto welcomed mavens of the magic arts now shut their gates to any who sought shelter there. A witch hunt ensued.
Oh. Is that my fault?
Who had in some way shaped the world's fate finally received some respite. Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I laid my head in a lapse of the muses. Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
Wait, so if you help Ronan Versh, what's the land distribution? I mean, Vernon Roche. Temeria will still exist? Oh. Yeah, but the Wild Hunt isn't real. Yeah, I agree. The Wild Hunt isn't real. Temeria still exists. Radovid is chillin'. The Northern Realms are united. And are all on the same page against Nilfgaard. Nothing to see here. The Wild Hunt isn't real. Oh, yeesh. Can I skip this? No. Oh my god, that's him! Ronan Verch. I like this art style. It makes Geralt look really weird. Which is how I think he should look. Oh my god, that's him! John Hunt. John Wild Hunt. Bad face. Aridin. Geralt's supposed to be ugly? Well, I asked... I mean, the book readers would know. The thing is, does it describe Geralt as ugly, or does it describe him as very scarred, intimidating, and scary looking? Which may not necessarily mean he's ugly. Or like, yeah, disfigured. That means he's still a Giga Chad, but just scarred. Stupid, sexy Geralt. Can I skip this? Damn it. No, why you guys want to read this? How do you fast forward? Oh. Here we go. Don't skip your name, I'm skipping your name so you don't get doxxed. So you hate devs, yeah. Yeah. Geralt describes himself as ugly. He's got low self-esteem. Oh, that's so sad. What a loser. Oh my god, he's just like you, yeah. Try to pronounce one of those. Myroslav Przewski. Wojciech. Wow, there's a lot of people named Wojciech. Wojciech. god. I like this art style a lot. Looks cool. You know I'm gonna be so fucking annoying when I play Witcher 3 and every time that song comes up. The moment you hear the dun 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 dun, it's coming. Real Witcher enjoyers. Lele and Banana Taiga. Okay, that's basic bitch stuff. Real Witcher enjoyers like the Kaer Morhen theme and Shay. Oh my god, that's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my fucking life! Yo, that looks like Henry! A little bit. Oh wow, nice bridge. The bloom is crazy. Holy shit, it's a wild hunt! It's not. A fucking car just zoomed by. Oh shit, oh shit. The Canadians? No, the Northern Realms would be Canadian. This would actually be America invading Canada, because Nilfgaardians are in the south. Oh my god, that's actually Henry! No, not the Pontar Valley! They kind of went around it. Wonder, do they mention what happened to the Pontar Valley in 3? Yo, I gotta look at the fucking land distribution in 3. Wow, I can't wait to play Witcher 3 so I can see how the land distributed. I want to watch the trailers now. Witcher 3 trailer.